All right, BKO is also joining us via Zoom. Okay, let's begin the conversation. The inter-party rivalry in Rivers State has once again heightened with recent defections in the state. The latest twist came after Governor Fubara officially joined the All Progressives Congress APC. The People's Democratic Party PDP criticized the defection, accusing the APC of orchestrating the political crisis that pushed Governor Fubara out of the party. Meanwhile, the governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, has chosen Accord Party as his new political platform for his re-election bid in 2026. Governor Adeleke has also clinched the party's ticket for the 2026 governorship poll in the southwest states. All right, gentlemen. Majid, I'm going to start with you. Let's start with Governor Fubara. Is it safe to say that we all saw this defection coming?
No, we always said it here that with the kind of experience that Fubara had in the last 2.5 years, I think the safe place for him to land, expectedly so, will be the APC, because from his speech yesterday, he said, and this is not the first time he's saying it, he had a party that could not defend him. Yes, he said he had a party, as in PDP, that could not defend him when he was struggling to survive.
But the PDP went to court on his behalf.
Well, that was belated.
Oh, belated?
Because the things PDP ought to have done to save him, they didn't do it. He actually said once, he said, if not for the president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he would probably have been referred to as a former governor Fubara of Rivers today. That was yesterday.
So the state of emergency saved him?
Yes, he said. So he said the person who gave him this buffer is the president, and that he feels free to align with his political thoughts. That's the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. It was very clear. He said it himself yesterday. And from all that is happening in Rivers, the call that 72 hours ago, 16 members of the House of Assembly defected to the APC, officially now. So, I mean, and from all the things that have been happening in Rivers, it's almost certain that if he wants a second term, he's not likely to get it under the PDP.
The PDP.
Yes. And everybody is taking a flight from the PDP.
And if he had gone to another party, it's not safe for him?
He believes he needs a safe haven, so where the grass is green.
Okay.
Yeah, for now.
I mean, looking at what he said, the governor said something. He said that if he would have become a former governor without the president's support. Do you agree with him?
Absolutely true. There's no doubt about that. But beyond what he said, you know, I see a very, very interesting drama unfolding, because I see a situation where someone spoke. You recall that when that crisis was finally resolved, when he came back, he did acknowledge the president. He acknowledged the president he now called his political leader. That's Wike.
Okay.
But throughout that speech yesterday, there was no reference to Wike. One. Number two, and even recall that the lawmakers, you know, who are loyal to Wike, also, not all of them, you know, that's the game. If you remember the local government election, some were left for PDP, some were won by APC. The local government belonging to where Wike comes from, you understand, was won by PDP. So you are seeing a situation where APC is going to be very interesting. There are clear rules. The governor will become the leader of the party. So who leads this party when you have the speaker also moved with 16 others or 17 others, you know, to APC in Rivers? So I see a whole lot of drama that will unfold. However, I believe that the decision it took yesterday was a masterstroke. For those people who were saying, I think we need to remind them, who were saying that the president shouldn't have declared state of emergency, they've seen now that the president was the one that saved him his job. Because if there was no state of emergency, it was so clear
that
from the Supreme Court judgment that it was a, pardon my language, it was a gunner. So when he said I would have become a former governor, that statement was absolutely true.
All right, we have BKO joining us via Zoom. BKO, it's good to have you join us.
Thank you.
All right, BKO, how do you think political watchers are interpreting this movement by the Rivers State governor? Political survival or some sort of political necessity?
I think that Governor Fubara enjoys far more cozy relationship with President Tinubu than most Nigerians knew. Even in the thick of the crisis, the president was always talking to him. And he had access to the president. The president is a big-time political player. He played the Rivers game so well. And ultimately, he showed who was in charge. By showing who was in charge, he saved Fubara from political perdition. By moving in quickly to declare the emergency, it was both a very strategic political move to assert himself as commander-in-chief and to also save Fubara and win him to his side, remove all doubts that he was ready to work with him and to help prolong his political career. These are issues that people did not really care about or did not think was the case. So when a good political player is at work, every move by him is calculated and designed to achieve an outcome, a positive outcome for himself, with far-reaching ramifications than the ordinary people will know. So Fubara has repaid the love that the president extended to him. And you can see what he was saying as far as he's concerned. Look, he said, let me read, we didn't get the protection we needed from the PDP. He was referring to the PDP. If President Tinubu had not intervened, there wouldn't be a Siminalai Fubara today. We have the people and the supporters with us. Our decision is to move to the APC and fully support the president's second term bid. He said he was joining the party as a gesture of reciprocity for the consistent support, cooperation, and that an encouragement his administration has received from President Tinubu's administration since the political crisis that rocked the state in 2023. We need to give Tinubu support, not backyard support. Everyone here who followed and suffered with me, our decision today is we are moving to the PDP. So with this, the PDP now has 6 governors, with Mufrank, the governor of Plateau, and Agbo Kefas, the governor of Taraba, already indicating that they also plan to move to the APC. So the way it is now, those 6 governors, their number will come down to 4, except the governor of Plateau State changes his mind. As for Agbu Kefas, his mind is made up. He's spoken to his political godfather, General Danjuma. He has his mandate to move. And many of his own supporters and key party leaders have already moved. So it is like fait accompli already. So this is the state of things.
All right. Now,